What's up, YouTube vinyl community? Will with Southern Grails back here with another quick video. Yesterday was the Tampa record show, so I took a little drive down from my humble abode here in the country in Georgia, and I made the long journey down there. I probably aged 2 years because I got up at like 1 o'clock in the morning. I wanted to be on the road at 3, but I was so excited I couldn't really sleep. So I was on like 5 hours of sleep, and I drove the 7 hours down there, and I was in and out of there in like 30 minutes. It was really great. I'm gonna show you guys some of the great records that I found. First of all, if any of you guys that follow me on Instagram, you know I do weekly eBay auctions. I go to shows. I buy collections and things like that, and then I put them out there for the international market and locally as well. All the new subscribers, man, I really appreciate it. You know, this started out as just fun and an excuse to show off records that I found. So I appreciate all the new people tuning in. Let's jump right into this. So first off, I didn't find this show. Any of y'all that follow me know about 7 or 8 months ago, I bought out like a hoarder house full of records, man. Probably 15, 20,000 records. I filled up a U-Haul. I posted it on my Instagram if you follow me, but in it was some unbelievable stuff. But among it was this particular label right here. So I'm gonna show you real quick. So this is called the In Sound. Now this is a Army DJ that broadcasted new hits. I believe strictly to the military bases. I think this wasn't for radio play. Strictly on the barracks and on the bases. Now they had, you know, a lot of the top hits, a lot of new artists. There's probably a stack like this of all In Sound. Some kind of generic stuff, but scattered amongst a few of them, there's some rare garage bands, like this one band called Triangle, The Doors, The Who, and this one in particular. Now this one is from October the 30th, 1967. These are all from 60, I don't know if you can see that. So right there on the bottom is Jimi Hendrix. And what makes this one special, and they all come with these little inserts, right? That kind of give descriptions of the song and things like that. And this one says, the new sound of Jimi Hendrix spirits, especially their Purple Haze, reached strongly in the Chicago area. This recording to Army recruiter Sergeant Dan Finley of Oak Park, Illinois. Jimmy tells Harry how it is that an American like himself makes it big first in England. And what's make this one really cool is at the very end is Jimi Hendrix calling in to the Army DJ and giving a short little interview. It's really short. It's only about 20 seconds. But I just thought that's unbelievably cool. There's even someone that's got like Bobby Joe. All the ones at the end usually have interviews with the last song that they play. There's like Bobby Joe Gentry, like I said, The Doors, The Happenings, Jefferson Airplane, a lot of great stuff. I actually got some listed. I got this one with Jimmy running on the auction now. So if you're interested in this stuff, I got a lot more, but I'm gonna kind of split them up between auctions. This is a cool piece of I guess music history. The sound quality is okay. It's kind of muffled, but really cool to have. Okay, let's get into some heat. All right, all this I brought back from Tampa. Some of the highlights. These are the highlights. This is the one I'm keeping right here. That's Joe Henderson, Canyon Lady. This is an original 75. Look at this. This thing is near mint. Joe Henderson. I shouldn't have to explain to y'all, but this is kind of a different sound. Not him playing. His tone is still, it's like butter on pancakes. He's got an amazing tone, but this is it's got a Latin kind of fusion vibe to it. You know, his later stuff is still good. Not like his mid to late 60s, but man, this is just, woo, love it. Joe, I'm trying to get everything by Joe. Now this one, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm gonna do another video. I was able to do some wheeling and dealing, which is another great thing I've noticed. The last couple of shows that I've been to, people are a lot more willing to wheel and deal, which is a good thing for a guy like me and for collectors out there looking to get a good deal. This sealed Black Sabbath. Now, he tried to tell me that it's sure enough it's first press. I was like, well, you know, they reissued this a ton. I mean, this isn't like some private press where you know it's the first, man. It could be from 70 to like, you know, mid 70s. are all probably gonna look the same. So follow me on Instagram. I'm gonna do an opening and we'll see what pressing it is. Could it be a white label promo? Wasn't that released in a gatefold? I think. I mean, of course I'd like the Vertigo, but you know, those are, woo! Okay, I had never heard about this band, like a lot of bands. This is a band out of the UK. But the cover alone just grabbed me. And this is called Three Man Army. No, 3 Man Army 2. I sound retarded. It's 3 Man Army, but it's record number 2. This is the original UK pressing on Reprise. Yeah, really, and it's clean too. This is going to be up at auction starting Saturday. Yeah, really good blues, hard rock. What year is this? 1974. Check out that cover. Isn't that cool? That's telling a story. But yeah, really good hard rock, really good clean copy. Kind of tough to find. This is one we've all seen, but it was such a clean copy. Radio City. This is Big Star. This is a promo copy. Really clean. We all know about this. You know, this is just a great pop, power rock, what they call it. Great songwriting, great melodies. Oh, this is going to be a quick video. This one here, I never knew anything about it, but this is one of those things where the cover kind of draws you, and you do a quick Google search or a quick Discog search, which I noticed on a few of the records that I was shopping and I didn't know about. You can kind of, what I like to do, I like to watch people. I like to watch people, and I look for patterns of behavior. And I noticed, and this has been happening, you know, for years in, you know, the vinyl community, that when you look up something on Discogs, usually the seller across from you might give you a face. You might make a face like, oh, he's gonna, you know, whatever. It's the dance, it's the wheeling and dealing. Some people like it, some people don't. I enjoy it. I enjoy the dance. Anyway, this one here is called the Copeland Davis Group. This is an original on Regalia. Now this is like, I listened to it last night. This one's signed. That one's signed by him too. Check out that cover. This is like, it's a different kind of soul jazz. It's almost like it's got a little bit of a gospel tinge to it. Stream it and listen to it. It's rare. Like it's really rare. There's none for sale right now. And it's being reissued. But it's kind of hard to explain it because when I go through these, I'm trying to figure out which ones I'm tempted to keep. Now, of course, I'm gonna keep Joe Henderson. That's a no-brainer. But this one here, man, it's close. It's right there in that vein that I like, but it just doesn't quite. Now, this is just me personally. It's still a great record. But yeah, it's gonna go up for sale. Really cool one, man. I'm really tempted. Plus the signatures too. I'm nerded out about the signatures. I've only got one in my collection. This one here. Got this Nathan Davis If. It's incredible private jazz funk. But I found this years ago answering a Facebook ad. And this one, dude, it's signed by Nathan Davis, Jimmy Heath, Abraham L'Oreal, who that's him right there, Clark Terry, which he's not even on this record, and Max Roach. So that's the only one that I got. But some people like it, you know. There's a big debate about whether vinyl records that are signed increase the value. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't. I mean, if you found an original Blue Train and it was signed by John Coltrane that was authenticated, I mean, what do you think? But there's some people like, oh, it just ruins it, blah, blah, blah. People. Now this one here, I've been after this one for a long time. There's been 2 on Discogs that have been up there for a long time. It rarely comes up for auction, but it's a beautiful, beautiful folk. A little bit of folk psych, but more just it's a beautiful private press folk record. That's Bruce Vanderpool bittersweet. And particularly that first track, Lies. This is a really clean copy. Jacket's a little more wear and tear, but that's common with this private press stuff. You know, with these pasted on labels, things like that. But yeah, Bruce Vanderpool. I don't think he did much after this. He was never commercially successful, but this is just a tough to find, really sought after folk. It's beautiful. It's really beautiful. Beautiful songwriting, beautiful guitar play. Really wanted to keep this, but it's going to be going up this Saturday. All right, this is a quick video. Last two. These are unbelievable heavy hitters. I've known, y'all are going to know about, any of you guys that collect Psych, you're going to know these two. This one I'm about to show you now, I thought I'd never see a copy because it's really, really rare. But it's the Chocolate Watch Band, No Way Out. Now this is an original mono. That's a clean copy. Monos are tougher to find than the stereo. This one's stamped promotional. I'm not sure if Tower did white label promos. I have to do a little research. I should have done that before I did the video, but I don't think they did white label promos. Maybe though, because Tower is a, you know, it's not like a rare off label, but this is just a heavy psych rock. What year is this? 1967, 68, I believe. Yeah, I think it's 60. I think this is 67. Yeah, we'll go with 1967. That sounds about right. But a tough one to find. Pretty clean vinyl, pretty clean sleeve. This is another one of those, man. It's just when it's good, you really want it. But this Saturday, this bad boy's gonna go up. Okay, last one. This is the one I'm really torn about. I really want to keep this because I know how hard they are to find clean. But I'll tell you why I'm hesitant. First, this 13th floor elevators. Easter everywhere. This is an original. Look how clean that disc is. This thing is spotless. These sleeves are notorious. I'm not sure if it was the gold that they used, but these are just, yeah, this was the misprint where that last track is Posteros. But pivotal psych rock out of Texas. These guys were groundbreaking and just one of the more sought after psych groups out there. Now, I will say this: I was playing it. I played it from my wife because I wanted her example, and she helps me a lot with that. When I'm kind of torn, I'd be like, "Well, what do you think?" And we have kind of the similar taste in music. And when I played the first two tracks, she went, "Eh," and I was a little more inclined. I was like, "Man, that's pretty good. That's pretty good for." I think this is 60. This is 67. Yeah, their first one was 66, and it shows you my knowledge on Psych is really embarrassing because it just hasn't. It's not really been my vein. I've had some great like Psych records and hard rock, rare ones in my collection that I've kept onto. But I ended up selling just because I really never really listened to them. Things that I listen to on repeat mostly is it's gonna be jazz, it's gonna be classical, it's gonna be like movie soundtracks and things like that. But this one, because I do like it and because it's so clean, I'm really tempted. So if you don't see it this Saturday, it might go up later. But if not, it will be up this Saturday. But I'm happy to have this clean copy. I couldn't have been more stoked. I got it at a great deal. He did some wheeling and dealing with a package deal. We were able to close it out. That's it. 15-minute video. I got a pop-up show to do on June 2nd in Atlanta. Hopefully some good stuff there. Then I'm going back to Orlando. Then I'm going to a show in Kentucky, Fort Lauderdale, Virginia, Alabama, then Ringgold, and then I got the Atlanta show. So I'm hoping to really go hard and just find some great stuff to show you guys. As always, I'll be back. See you.